it's dirty. Hi guys. Hi y'all. I need to get a gray one because this one is always getting dirty. What's up, you guys? Hi, Melissa. Hi. Oh, well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, boo. Y'all are funny. Y'all make me feel so special. Like, I'm so normal. Like, oh my gosh. Hi. Hi, how are you? Why did you subscribe to me? What made you want to subscribe? I be talking reckless. I be talking reckless, y'all. Y'all, I don't like attention, y'all. I really don't like attention. This is so weird. But I really am an introvert, y'all. I really I'm a weirdo. But no, for real. How are y'all doing? I missed you guys. I really enjoyed that little 2-day break, 3-day break. I need to do it more often. I need to do it more often, y'all. What's up? What's up? I'm waiting for some more people to come in here, y'all. I really ain't got nothing to say. I haven't been really looking at too much stuff that's going on in the world. My mind has been very grounded. No, I do have something to say, actually. Ew, Tatiana. No, for real. What's up, y'all? Talk to your girl. Wait for some more people to come in here. Where you from, Melissa? Y'all, I got people legit from like Italy and like Spain talking to me. It's crazy. If you haven't, go subscribe. I mean, go follow my Instagram, _clone Tatiana. My, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like, I be finding it weird when people comment under my, like in my comment section saying, well, who do you think you are? I'm Tatiana. Like, people don't have to believe anything that I say. You don't have to accept anything that I say. I don't want you to. Go ask God if I'm being honest or not. And you know what I mean? Go ask God. You live in France? Oh my gosh. Y'all make me want to leave the country. So I want to travel outside the country. I want to travel outside the country, y'all. I do. I need to figure out where's going to be my first place outside the country. I don't know. I don't know. Hey. Hi, Spirit. I don't know. Why you want to come to the U.S.? Hawaii is yours. Okay. Like, I can understand why other people from other countries would want to come to the U.S., but if I was in a different country coming to the U.S., I would only want to come here to gain the financial freedom and take my butt right back to where I'm originally from. That's what I would do. If I was anybody from a different country, don't come here trying to live here, trying to make a life, I would not do it. Because spiritually, mentally, you're going to have to be a robot to survive. They're going to try to break you. And I get, no matter where you live at, there's going to be negative things. There's, you know what I mean? There's negativities about no matter where you're at. But I just feel like in America, it's the land of the demons, very much of the devil. Very much of the devil. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. Even the whole concept of money, I'd be like, creator, like, and like, what is the point? Because everything we do in America is legit about a piece of paper that you can make, like, legit. Yeah, like, come here, get your education, get your money, and then leave, leave, leave. Like, leave America, leave. Don't. People don't realize. People say, "Oh, well, the land of the free." If you're free, you're not really free. Because even with the creator has rules and regulations of what you can or cannot do. Here in America, it's more mental. Like, the brain runs the country. You know what I mean? Like, everything that we go through in America is because people allowing their brains to have an input. And they're doing what's best for their brain. You know what I mean? It's just very mental. America is very mental. That's it, creator. America's very mental. It's very mental. And it irritates. Oh, it makes my brain hurt to have to be mental. It's like, and then they try to make you sound crazy if you tell people not to be mental. Like, why do y'all think that people have mental illnesses? Because y'all make people live in their mental. Like, American people, you have to live in your mental to be accepted in America. If you try to live outside of your mental, oh, you're psychotic. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, you're not living normal. God is not normal. I don't want to be mental. I want to be stable. I want to be, I don't know. Everything about America is mental. Very mental. Very mental. You know, actually, have y'all seen I don't know what the name of the show, 'cause I don't watch TV, as y'all can see. I don't ever got a TV on. But the black lady from the Abbey Lee mental, well, not mental, I mean the Abbey, the Abbey, I don't know. It's some black lady that's on the show. And they were talking about how now they're trying to come out saying, oh, well, she made some type of rude or cruel joke about her child's genitalia. I just be finding things funny in America. Like, in America, y'all be knowing what these people be doing dark. Y'all know that these people be messing with children. Y'all know that they be harming people. And y'all don't say nothing until they make you angry. Like, everything is mentally unstable in America. Everything is mental in America. Like, they don't never speak on what these celebrities do negative until that celebrity makes somebody mad or that celebrity has run out of time of sacrifice. It's like people be playing with God. Like, people really be playing with God. And people love to say, oh, well, you support child rapists or you support murderers. It's not that I support them, but you're not going to bring it up when it's not beneficial for you. You want me to get mad at them about something that you allow them to do. Hi, you guys. I know you always busy. You always gotta leave, but I appreciate you just coming. But it's like, I find it weird in America. Y'all allow these people to do all of these toxic, negative things. But as soon as it's not beneficial for you, now you want to expose them. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about nothing that they got going on if you're not going to say it from the jump. Like, all these years, 50 Cent's be talking about Diddy. All these years, people been saying, oh, well, Diddy's a creep or Diddy this or Diddy that. But y'all been knowing this for years and y'all ain't said nothing about it. And you want me to get mad about it. I don't care about it. It's weird. It's just weird. People love playing with God. Like, people love playing with the creator. It's just weird. Like, people don't realize if you sit around and you allow somebody to do negative, you're going to be judged harsher because you were aware of it. Like, that murderer will get treated by God way better because they didn't do it from a negative place. They really did it because they was trying to protect themselves. People be want to be Even with the death sentence, I don't believe in killing. Like who am I to take your life because you did something wrong? How do I know that God did not approve of you to do that thing wrong? I'm just saying. Like, people don't realize that we come to earth to be hurt. There are kids that's going to be harmed. There are going to be people that, you know what I mean? Like, you're natural. Like, there's just stuff that's going to happen that your emotions are not going to agree to. And it's so irritating. It's so irritating, these news anchors. Oh, well, why did you do this? Or why are you questioning them? Why are you not minding your business? God gonna ask you, well, who was you to judge them because they freaking murdered somebody? And move on, get over it. That's just me, though. You know what I mean? But, oh, Tatiana, you support people doing things wrong. No, I support you minding your fucking business. Oh, God, forgive me. Forgive me. I mind your business. Like, mind your business, Bookie. Yeah, it's like, who, like, honestly, right? So say if a child went into a gas station and stole something, and the clerk killed the child or did something, who you think God is going to judge harsher? Let's just be real. Who you think God is going to judge you harsher for killing that child? Because that child was only trying to get some food. Is stealing wrong? Yes, but was you stealing from a dark place, or was you stealing to help yourself? That's why I don't believe in, I don't know. Even, I don't know that young boy's name. He was in New York and they hatched that boy to death, and that store clerk kicked him out and said, get out the store. Why are you in here? I don't want to deal with that. You're going to get your karma for not saving him. You are going to get your karma for not saving that boy. You going to get your karma, baby. You going to get your karma. I don't understand. Like, people in America swear that they're doing what's right, but y'all don't realize that y'all be doing what is emotional. Like, what is emotional? If it's time for me to die, it's my time to die for helping you. I guess that's going to be the people are like, oh, you're crazy, or you're just talking. Try me. Try me. Try me. No, I truly live for the Creator, and sometimes you have to put yourself out there to protect other people. Like, America has made things so emotional where you're not willing to do what's right because fear pops up. Well, I'm not going to step in between a man and a woman arguing because I could get shot. Okay, and how do you know you're going to get shot? Like, it hasn't even happened yet, but because your mind is reaching in the future, looking at what could happen, you're not even going to try to help. So who are you working with? Are you working with God, or are you working with the devil? Because God didn't tell you to be fearful. That's why when these grown men say, well, I'm not going to help no woman, I'm not going to do this because it could get me harmed. Baby, you're a demon. You're very much of a demon. If you're a grown man and you see a man hitting on a woman and you're not going to help her because you're scared of what could happen to you, you don't have a relationship with God. You don't know God. You don't know the Creator, Allah, like whatever you choose. You know what I mean? You don't. And people swear, oh, well, I do. How? How are you saying you know God, but you're fearful? How are you telling me that you have a relationship with God, but you're allowing fear to stop you from doing something right? I am, according to human nature, I am cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I am crazy. My mind, you're not stopped. Let me see a child get hurt. I'm a dog walk you. And so whatever's going to happen, it's going to have to happen. Let me see you hurting a child. I don't care if you're black, white, yellow. I don't care what color that child is. Hurt a child. But I would be called crazy. I would be called, oh, well, you're putting yourself in danger. I sure am. Because I have God. And if I'm supposed to be protected, God's going to make sure I'm safe. It's like the things that people say is not even happening in that physical moment, but you're trying to use it as an excuse. I saw a video where you spoke about people saying mean things about you showing your hair. Why is it that you cover your hair? Oh, no, it's not two questions. No, so when I said that, it be mostly ignorant African American people, because they've been programmed that the only way for them to show their truth and their validation is to expose their hair. So when they be in my comment section, they be saying, oh, well, you're not showing your hair because you're bald headed, or because your hair is this, or it's because of that. Everything that black people say is from a place of fear. But the reason why, no, but I have videos showing my hair previous. But at over time with my relationship with the creator, it's more about modesty. And your hair is very much energy. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to black people. Our hair is very energetic. And for me personally, I'm very sensitive to energies. I'm beyond sensitive to energies. And I just personally started to feel like I was a little bit too sensitive to energies. And I feel more safe and I feel more contained when my head is covered. I feel like I'm able to receive God's messages more clearly when I'm covered. If that makes sense. No, you're good, Melissa. But it's more about modesty. As I get closer to the creator, why am I showing my hair? Like, what benefit am I doing? Because with most black women, they're not even showing their hair. They're just covering it with other people's hair. They're not even taking care of their hair. Most black women don't even know how to take care of their hair, which is why they have to go and do wigs and all the other stuff. Honestly, it's more just about modesty. For me, why do you feel like you need to see my hair? So because I'm not showing my hair, it means that I have no hair, or it means that I'm bald-headed. That is why I choose to cover my hair, because it shows the type of person you are when you come in contact with me. You know what I mean? Like, who are you to tell me anything about my hair? But it's okay for women to walk around showing their vaginas. It's okay for women to wear prostitute clothing, but it's an issue for me to cover my hair. So me being covered is an issue, but you not being covered is not an issue. You know what I mean? How come the women only accept hierarchy when it comes to protection, taking out the trash? Because most women have been programmed by a woman. Most women have been programmed by a woman, and that woman has been hurt by a man. So the only time they're willing to take any type of leading from a man is if it's in some type of manipulative, controlling way. That makes sense? Like in a hierarchy when it comes to like trash, they can tell them, well, you need to go take out the trash. It's about the woman's control. It's about the woman's control. Everything that you said is more about them being able to tell a person to do it. It's about a control factor. It's about a control factor, honestly. Which is why I don't really like women. I don't like women. It makes I don't like women. Cause like I'm very grounded in my energy. So being a woman and being a man, it comes from your mind still. You know what I mean? It still comes from the human part of you. And I generally don't like to be in my flesh. I don't like to be attached to my flesh. I don't like for my brain to tell me when, where, how. I just don't like it. I like to be clearly energy, which is why I've detached from my womanness. So at some point, because you being a woman is a part of your human nature. It's a part of your flesh when you come and you enter the body. Once you leave this body, you really don't have a sex. And I hate saying that because that gives people the excuse on, well, I can be anything I want. No. But when you are spirit, you don't have a sexuality. You know what I mean? So I just like to be in my spirit. I just like to be truly energy. But it's not even being conservative. Who told you that you had to show your skin? Who told you had to show your flesh? Caucasian people. Caucasian people's never had I don't want to sound racist or anything, but sometimes I am, and I don't care. Caucasian people have never had like a way of life. They never had culture. So they didn't understand us being covered because they never had that type of covering. You know what I mean? Black women in America, they swear that they're so independent. They swear that they're so woke, but they don't realize everything they do is based off what the white man has told them. The white man told women back in the day that your hair was not good enough, so you had to start wearing other women's hair. Black women don't want to accept that fact that the nails, the plastic surgery, the wigs, all of that comes from you not being validated in yourself and you being validated in the world. As much as I want to say that anger and insecurities is it is installed within us, but it's also a choice because it goes against your nature. Like, you being angry as a woman and you being all of that as a woman, that does not feel natural to you. You allow it to be. You have a choice to be that, or you can choose to not be that. And I know the whole, well, women are in survival mode because the men are this and the men are that and they having to pay all the bills. If you step to God, you wouldn't have to do all that. The issue is y'all want to live according to the word and not according to God because it's so much easier and it's so much more comfortable. Because when you step to God, you have to step correct. You can't say what you want. You can't do what you want. You can't walk how you want. You can't do what you want. Yeah. But even when it's being installed, there is a point in time, or I don't care who it is, there's a point in time where it just does not feel right. It just does not feel right. It just does not feel right. Yeah, how are you born with a fault when a baby isn't able to do nothing? How are you born with negativity? Like, but people in America, they choose to not question it. And I'd be asking the creator, like, why did you choose me to be so awakened? And why did you choose me? And it goes back to, like, before we come to earth, like, we agree to a certain mission. We agree to a certain standard, you know what I mean? And we agree to certain lessons. And some of the women, they're just not willing to listen. Because for you to even deal with God, you have to be willing to listen. And these women are not willing to listen. They have legit told women it's okay to not listen to nobody. Like, how are you going to raise a child? How are you going to raise a black young man, but you're not even willing to listen? So how are you going to teach him how to listen? Which is why these men walk around doing what they do, because they haven't taught how to listen. They haven't taught. Women have no discipline. That's the issue. Like, I had a grandfather, I had uncles, and you know what I mean? So we were required to be disciplined. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't just allow us to do anything, and that's part of it. Y'all being raised with these women. Women don't have discipline. Discipline is set in by a man. I don't care who it is. That is true. You gotta listen to your intuition, but when it comes to women, you have to listen before your intuition can even speak to you, and that's the key. That's the key. That's the key. As a woman, because your intuition is a quiet voice. So if you're not already trying to listen, you're not even going to be able to listen to your intuition, because for you to listen to your intuition, you have to be tapped into the quietness. And these women don't like quietness. I used to work at CSO Plasma in Tucson, Arizona, and we'll be at work, and I would open sometimes because I was special, and they would let me open, and I wouldn't have no music on. I would have nothing on, right? But as soon as the other women came, it's like, well, we got to play music. I don't want to hear my thoughts. Why you don't want to hear your thoughts? Why you don't want to hear quietness? Because whenever you're in quiet, your mind is speaking to you. Well, I don't want to hear my thoughts. Well, your thought is trying to tell you something. That's why you're depressed. That's why you're blaming that man. That's why you're blaming everybody else but yourself, because you're not even willing to listen to your mind. Legit. And that's the issue. These women are walking around here raising these kids, and it's like, who are y'all listening to? Oh, I'm stressed out. Oh, I'm having to do this. Well, stop talking and listen to God. But you can't even listen to God because your mind starts yelling at you and you don't even realize that. And then God will like send somebody like me who posts videos, or it could be anybody. God will send, well, who are you? You're not God. How do y'all think that God's going to speak? If y'all not willing to listen to nobody, how do you think you're going to be able to hear God? God's not going to come to y'all. God is not going to come down. Like, I can't even say come down because, God is not a person, but I be really wondering that. So if you're not willing to listen to nobody on earth who is speaking for God or speaking in the way of God, how do y'all expect earth to get better because y'all not willing to listen? Who are y'all going to listen to? Like, it makes no sense. Like, these people on earth is really waiting for God to physically stand in their face before you listen. And y'all wonder why America's going where it is. God is not going to come. God is going to send people like me, or people like, who else can I use that I hate to say this bad names, but like Charleston White, like, but people get so distracted by our humanness and the disrespectfulness that you're not even willing to tune into what they're saying. And that is why we go through what we go through. Because people in America is really waiting for a physical God. They're waiting for Jesus. People in America is waiting for Jesus to step and say, and that is the only way that they're willing to listen, is if Jesus was standing in their face. Well, God's not going to do that. God is sending people like me. God is sending people like Charleston White, DC Young Fly. And I love that man, DC Young Fly. I love him. I love my brother. Like, God is going to use the people that's on earth. But you have to be in tune with yourself to know if that is your right teacher or not. You know what I mean? But I don't. Thank you. And like, Jesus is just one of those ascended masters. People love to say, well, do you believe in Jesus? I was having this conversation with Jesus the other day. And I was like, brother, like, why do they worship you? Like, why do they not understand that you was just a teacher, that you was just one of the, the people, the tools that the Creator used? And Jesus was like, some people just have to be led through another person, which is why I say it's not my job. I can see my baby from school, y'all. But Jesus was like, Tatiana, it's not really your job to question why they do it. It's more of you just doing your own teachings and leading people the way that they should go. But Jesus, Buddha, Gandhi, Allah was just all, not Allah, but the what's his name, Muhammad, I think his name was, like, they were just teachers that was in physical representation of the Creator. You know what I mean? And now they're ascended masters. But I don't know. Let me not. You think Jesus was a woman? Could have been. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. When I have my conversations with so, am I supposed to say this? So when I have my conversations with the Creator, I always include my angels, the ascended masters, and the Creator itself. I believe in the triangle very much. There's 3 sides, you know what I mean? The bottom and the 2 sides. And then, like, so the bottom of the triangle would be me, you know what I mean? The groundingness. And then I would have Jesus, the ascended masters, and then my angels. And then the Creator is the pinpoint, you know what I mean? And I just know for a fact that we all are God in individual bodies. And that no matter which way you choose to go along your journey, God, the Creator, whatever, the universe, whatever, will speak to you however you are needed. But you also have teachers that you can go through to have a relationship with the Creator, which is Jesus, which is Buddha, which is Gandhi, which is all these other people. You know what I mean? So everything is based off of you and what you choose to believe in. That's all. Y'all, I'm about to go on my fast because, like, I'm just over these and I'm over this. But, yeah, I don't know. All I know is that, because I'd be asking the Creator, I'd be like, what is really my purpose? Because, like, listen, I don't mind not posting videos. I don't mind, but I really feel like I'm supposed to be a teacher of consciousness. Like, consciousness is my gift of knowledge. That's just personally what I know for a fact that I'm supposed to do, but it's so hard for me to continuously post content because I'm still inside of a human body. So my humanness comes out. And I've even had to learn to accept that part of me. Like, God is like, Tatiana, you're not here to be perfect. You're not here to do things a certain way. You are here to find your way and do it that way. But you do work for me. Like, I work for God. People be like, oh, you don't work. I don't have to work. Like, I used to work and God forced me to stop. Now God has put me in a position where I don't have to work. I legit just sit around and post video. Like, I've chosen a creator. You know what I mean? And when you choose a creator, I don't know how it happens. When I look back over my life and I see all of, like, how did I even get that money? I don't freaking remember how it happened. Like, I just don't. It be in the moment. Like, this place that I got now, I don't know how I found the freaking realty group. I was just Googling some stuff one day, and it just, like, things will just start to happen when you choose the creator. When you choose the creator will choose you, and things will happen. People think, oh, magic is fake. No, magic is really real, baby. I'm a representation of magic. I'm a whole representation of magic. My whole life is magic. Everything I have is magic. I might not have all of the material items that other people have, but I have peace. I have safety. I have my grounding. I have my relationship. I'm not stressed out. When I wake up in the morning, my brain ain't yelling at me no more. My brain is not telling me, oh, Tatiana, you're this or you're that or you need to go. No, who are you talking to? Not anymore. Like, I'm genuinely okay being me. Like, I'm genuinely okay not being accepted. Like, my brain, I have taught my brain how to be okay. But I had to choose a creator. You know what I mean? Even when I started my journey, my brain will be yelling at me, talking about, oh, that's crazy. Oh, you don't believe in numbers. Oh, no, we are going to believe in it. I don't care what you tell me. We're going to believe in it. We're going to believe in what I chose to believe. Like, I don't know if everybody follows me on my Instagram, but, like, I'll be posting, like, my synchronicities, and it'll be like my charger number might be one number, and then the time might be not one number, and I'll show, like, it all matches. Oh, you're forcing it. No, you have a choice to believe or not. It's like your brain will really tell you something is crazy, but it's not crazy. It's just what your brain has been told is crazy. Does that make sense? That's exactly it. But at some point, it's like we can't continue to use that as an excuse of us being instilled with fear and things, because no matter who you are, there's a point in time where there's where the energy is speaking to you, and you know that you should be doing the opposite, but because your brain is telling you fear, 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 you choose to go down the fear way. Sometimes you have to say no. Jump off that bridge. And I jumped off that ledge real quick. I'm okay. And I'm so glad that I chose to listen, and I chose not to listen to fear, because God is not fear. Anytime your brain is telling you don't do something, that is a sign for me to, oh, I should do it. Mm-hmm. Listen, What was I going to do the other day? Oh no, me and my baby was talking about skydiving, you know what I mean? And I immediately, fear just came over me. So now I'm crazy now. I'm cuckoo now. So now we're like, we're scared. Oh, we most definitely about to do it. Anytime fear pops up, I know I should be doing it. Because when God doesn't want you to do something, you don't have fear in you. It's just like you just have a knowing of, you just don't do it. But anytime fear is popping up, that is your brain trying to protect you. And I don't need protection because nothing's happening in this moment. Like, if it's not physically happening in the present, what am I being scared of? Going back to what I was saying at the beginning of the live, like when these men be seeing these altercations, when these people be seeing people getting kidnapped, and you be seeing people getting pulled in a car, and you don't jump in because, oh, I'm scared, oh, I could be hurt. That's your brain talking to you. That's not you. That is your brain telling you not to jump in because your brain's trying to protect you. But what is it protecting you from when nothing's happening in the moment? People don't realize that. People say, oh, well, I didn't do it because of this. You listen to your brain. But people don't realize that your brain has a voice and you have a voice, because in the education system, they've taught you think. So they've taught you how to live in alignment with the brain's voice. No. My baby, no. At school, you don't. No. Your brain has a voice and you have a voice. His teacher called me one time. Well, we wanted to talk to you because, he says that he doesn't think, and I was like, well, he doesn't think. He receives information. Well, in school we teach him. Well, I was like, well, I don't know. You need to figure out a different way how to teach him, because he does not think. He receives information. He does not do what his brain tells him to do. Well, when he grows up, he has to be an employee. Pause. My child will never be an employee. In this household, who's an employee? He would never be an employee. He's going to be hiring the employees. You don't become an employee. You hire the people that went to school to work for you, and all you do is create the foundation for them. That's all you got to do. No. And his teacher had to find a new way to teach him, because you're not going to make him unconscious. No, my child is very conscious. He knows what he's saying. She thought I was going to go against him. No, he does not think. He receives information. You can use your brain to think about the information that has been placed in your mind, but he does not think. He receives information. That's why, I want to start teaching consciousness, but it's like, Creator, I don't know. Like, even sitting here talking, it's like, my brain is not even talking to me. Like, girl, you're quiet. I'm so happy. Like, I'm just so happy. I'm happy. It's crazy, though. It's like, I don't know. That's why I choose to be alone. Like, whenever I'm, like, y'all always hear quietness, I'm never around people, because I don't like for my brain to be stimulated. I don't like for her to I don't like it. I like for her to be asleep. Stay asleep until we need to use you. We don't need you right now, so you can stay quiet. Which is why I really can't be on live a lot, because it stimulates my brain. You know what I mean? And your brain will start to talk, and you'll start to move off of emotions. And there's a difference in isolating yourself so you're not getting triggered, so you're not growing. I just isolate myself because I'm aware of my triggers. So it's like, I haven't got time for that right now. I don't have time for that right now, y'all. But yeah, I just want to, it's 10:55, 10:10. Thank you, Creator. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to say, hey, yeah, that's all. I really didn't have crap to say. I have crap to say, but I don't know. And actually, hold on. We are all only remembered because of You know, when people say, "Oh, well, I come from America," it irritates every part of my brain because now my brain knows different, and I be having to check my brain. But it's like, why would you think that the Creator would send you here to Earth without any information of who you are? Like, you don't come here empty. You know what I mean? Like, people don't realize how we are very much aliens. Like, you legit, you don't come from America. You don't come from the ground. Like, your mother created the shell of you. You know what I mean? Like, you legit come through a person. And when you come to this planet, you are filled with all of the information that is needed. But the thing is, when you enter this body, you enter a body that has organs. And one of the organs is a tool that was created to protect you from things, but you also have to fill that organ with information that is helpful to you. Because if it's not helpful to you, it will be used against you. If that makes sense. No, I understand. Um, People just need to start raising their child consciously, letting them know that you have a brain and your brain has a voice and you have a voice. And you have to keep that child so in tune with their voice, so when they get older, their mental voice is not overpowering them, which is why so many children can see ghosts, or so many children are so much more intelligent and they're geniuses because their families have kept them connected with self. Exactly. Like, we are legit God. Like, we are legit God. Like, I keep using this example, but y'all know the movie Home with Rihanna? And the monster, the beast, whatever, breaks down into like a million different little pieces. But when they come back together, they create one entity. That's exactly who we are, and that's exactly what it is. Like, we are all individual okay, we are all God in bodies that is just here to expand the growth and the development of that. But we are all put into different shapes and colors and creeds because of the mental state that we have to surpass. Like, we come here to go against our brains. We come here, oh, I'm itching. We come here to, we all are just basically guys, basically what I'm trying to say. They want us to diminish that part of us, to act as if we're a human when we're not a human. You're not a human. How are you a human when the body dies? How are you a human when the brain deteriorates? How are you a human when the kidneys and the liver shrivels? You are not a human. You are legit the soul inside of the body. And your job is to get inside this body, become conscious of the body, and help your brain become aware of itself, that it is just an organ. And that one day the brain is going to die and you're just going to be sent back to the invisible world. And based off of what you did on earth, you're going to get another body and have to redo life all over again. Or you're just going to be able to complete your mission and you've learned what you needed to learn and become one of the ascended masters. And there's so many ascended masters. There is so many ascended masters that we don't even know about because they're just regular people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I think I'm about to get off, y'all. I'm feeling drained of my energy and my brain is shutting down on me. So I love you guys. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna go live because I don't know, my energy is just being drained, but legit, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love y'all. For whoever watches this video after my live, I really thank y'all for subscribing to me. I really do appreciate it. Let me say this. Um, y'all, I'm just a normal, like I'm just a normal person. I'm not seeking celebrity. I'm not really seeking me posting videos. I know that I'm gonna get attention, but that's not my real purpose. I genuinely want to help my brothers and my sisters spiritually. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what color you are. I love y'all. Depression is a freaking choice. Anxiety is a freaking choice. Negative anything is a choice. The Creator loves you no matter which way you choose to go. The Creator loves you. Um, don't be killing yourselves because your brain tells you to. It is you versus your brain, not you versus the world. Fight against your brain. Don't fight against other people. When your brain wants you to hate somebody, don't hate them, love them. Okay. I love you guys though. Bye.